Do you remember this?
This is an exciting announcement. We haven't built NB housing units for decades. This isn't the silver bullet, but this is an injection that's been needed for a very long time.
That's former Social Development Minister Dorothy Shepherd in 2022 after announcing the government would build 380 new public housing units. 3 years on, and we see Housing Minister David Hickey popping up around the province to announce units that are almost ready to accept people from the waiting list. But since Shepherd made that commitment in 2022, how many units have actually been completed? The answer? 106.
We know that it takes a long time to build housing units. And really, we should have had shovels in the ground when we started to see the rise of encampments across the province. The first death of an individual who lived in an encampment in a fire should have spurred multiple shovels in the ground.
This is the final year of funding of that $102 million commitment made back in 2022. So far, there have been 106 units completed. There are another 127 that are being built right now, so that the total of 233 that have either been completed or are being built right now. That's far below the 380 committed to in 2022. And the waiting list for those units has continued to grow. Back in 2022, there were just shy of 9,000 households on the list. As of June, that number is up over 13,000 households, and many of those people can spend years waiting for a unit.
We don't use a chronological wait list. If folks are not medically vulnerable, if they don't experience a disability, or if they're not experiencing homelessness or some form of violence, the chances of them receiving housing from the wait list is next to nothing. A lot of them will sit on that wait list for years.
Housing Minister David Hickey says that slow pace comes down to a lack of experience in building public housing in the provincial government.
We're scraping the rust off an organization that was not building housing for 30 years. And that means standing up a lot of work. And over those 3 decades, we've seen the issues that have compounded in this province.
The new Liberal government has also promised an additional 193 units for a total commitment of 573 new public housing units. And Woodhull Melnick says that the pace has increased since the Liberals formed government under Premier Susan Holt in the fall. But the reality is, even that new target falls short of what's actually needed.
Hopefully when they finish those 500 and some odd, hopefully they go and build another 500 and some odd more. But really, even bringing that number up to 540 will not do anything to really make a huge dent on today's current wait list.